All right.
We live.
All right. Yeah.
We is coming in cold right now.
Can you drop a bomb, please?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Let me just find this joint real quick. So we on ISUBK Delaware, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Rude and speech. Vidcast.
That's
Makeup.
right.
What is it called? Makeup and Lockup.
Makeup and Lockup.
All right. Makeup and Lockup. Let me set it up. Oh, let me stop this real quick. Makeup and Lockup.
To everybody. Send it out. Make sure y'all share it. Get y'all joints in. You mean?
Yeah. So I appreciate all of y'all brothers and sisters that's popping out tonight. Appreciate y'all.
maybe we should come in with a video. We cold right now.
Yeah, we do. Niggas on their phones.
Yeah.
You gotta like and share. I forgot. That's why we on the phone. You gotta share it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have played a video.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna play the one John one time, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back nice and hype for y'all one time, all right?
All right, we're gonna get it on.
Yeah,
all right, play whatever you want to play.
Count 'em a con. Play shit.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas
the
is
youngest in charge.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
I'm out Delaware and I met you already. 215, you already gang, we all heavy. Said I couldn't do it and I did it and they ain't let me. PD told me get him, I got him, who gon' check me? City on my back, you can hate it, you gon' respect me. Sit back and watch me work, tell them haters I started flexing. Team getting busy, you missing, we can get reckless. Talking like they do this, get fraud in this they profession. Study the balls, no dialogue, just pay attention. You niggas want respect, you earn it cause I don't give it. Swag upper class with a hood, persona with it. Connected in places, you need permission just to visit. How you number one in your music ain't never mentioned. See you swerving in traffic, you ain't living how you spittin'. You already gangs and gang, you should get with it. Can't get a thing that's official out Delaware, remix good.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
I'm with my little brother Downs, they bout to let Ali Mo go. You already gang, you already know, yo. Champagne, campaign, uniform polo. Last name, cocaine, Poppy call me Coco. Cause he know when niggas stay close to the Tony like Manolo. You know me, you could get it by the OZ for the Lolo. Yeah, I'm heavy here, I'm out Delaware, I'm everywhere. B-A-B-K, M-I-A, they love me there. We fucking there, get a telly there. If they hungry there, let's get money there. Chewing like a gummy bear, never scared. Him a heavy here, I'm out Delaware, you can catch me there, you already, yeah.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
This is where we be at, you already. Some places where that D at, my swagger make you relax. You already gang, I don't think you wanna see that. Men in my city, they agree how you don't see that. Haters, bunch of frauds and perpetrators. Broke now, won't be broker even later. I'm the coach, you niggas just a bunch of players. Real deal, Holyfield hooking. Rap like a vet, but I'm an all-star rookie. Scratch that, I'm nothing like these rap cats with these rap raps. Lying about they trap, this is where we at, scrap. We everywhere, and where you from, we heavy there. You already.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
Fuck it up, big. Fuck it up, big. Yeah. You already?
Vision, you feel me?
You already know what it is. Drop another bomb real quick. Can you drop one more for Kwayaswan, please?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Guess what? Guess what we drinking on tonight? We got some DeWar's 12 years a slave.
They made that back in 2010.
Yeah, so look, man, we on fire tonight. Look, I got the heavy hitters in the building. I'm Taziah Wan.
Side War. It's Captain Ariel.
He does this every week. Every week. So this week, man, you know, we are here to bring the good news to the people, man.
Right.
Because that's what this is all about. This is about serving the people, man. And that's what I've literally dedicated my whole life to. Serving the people. God damn. It's not an easy job. It's an uphill battle sometimes. But God damn it, it got to be done.
Right.
All right? So, shameless plug. I want y'all to watch out for the lecture that's coming up, man. We're going to shoot for February, man. Black History Month, goddammit. Where we should not be celebrating nothing. We should be analyzing the mistakes and the failures that our people have went through so that we can correct those joints in the future. All right? So we're going to be, so look out for that, man. There's going to be racism, white supremacy exposed.
That sounds about right.
White supremacy exposed. We're gonna be doing that joint. So y'all stay tuned for it because it's gonna be lit. I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all better stop playing with this. All right, who we got in the chat room real quick?
Yeah, we got Just Starting Paint in the building.
Hold on, I don't hear you real quick. Hold on.
Oh shit.
I hear you
got
now.
the mic. My mic sound nice.
Nah, you good right here. No,
All
this
right,
is out there.
All right, yeah, what I'm saying.
If he want to say something, then you can just grab the green light.
Yeah. We got Just Starting Paint in the building. We got, what's this? Yosef Israel. Yeah,
Yosef
in the building. We got Barack Wanai in the building.
Then we got Barack Wanai in the building.
Yeah,
All right, Barack
we
Wanai.
got Kazakawab in the building.
Kazakawab in the building. All right, yeah.
We got Itazawam in the building.
Itazawam, what's going on, Itazawam?
Rakaria.
Rakaria. All right, family.
That's right. We in the building. That's right. Who else we got up in here? We said that there, yourself, you know what I mean? Everybody up in here. Napash Kaya in the building.
Napash Kaya, what's going on, Napash Kaya?
Shabaya Allah.
Man, look, let the dogs out for Shabaya Allah. Let the dogs out for this nigga here. Because this nigga trying to get in the gate.
That's right. Dang, dog.
That's right. That's for Shabaya Allah right there.
That's right. And we also got Zaria Love in the building.
All right, that's right. We got it right, Zaria Love.
That's right.
All right, Zaria Love, what's going on?
That's right. And also Kazak Ahmad in the building.
That brother, let the dogs out for that brother too, man. Let the dogs out for that brother. That's right. Because I got my hardcore brother down there. Look, he under the tutelage of Captain Mashak, too.
That's right.
Every day, that brother be under Captain Mashak, man. Like that brother right there is a strong, powerful brother right there.
God.
All right. Hopefully, Lord willing, we meet back up again for Hebrew Academy.
That's right.
Right? You know, that's the main thing about Hebrew Academy is cruel teachers.
Ooh-wee.
Right? Cruel teachers, cruel instructors, all right? All right, so we're gonna get into it, right? We're going in hot.
That's
right? Let's go in hot, right?
That's right.
So, all right. What's the first story you want to go to, sir? NBA Youngboy. Now, what's going on with him wearing makeup? Now, I understand Halloween.
I think we a few months past that one.
Yeah, he went past that.
A few months past that excuse.
Halloween, right? You know, is acceptable in Black culture for you to dress up and have makeup on. Yeah. So what's the deal with him doing it in December?
I was talking about this earlier with Kevin Akai. I don't know why he's doing it, but I know it's typically one or two reasons. One is publicity. And so we can talk about him like we're doing right now.
I think that's the new wave.
You know who the master is? Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
he's the master.
He's a master at it.
Yeah, he's a master.
A lot of niggas did it in recent years. Lil Uzi Vert.
Right.
What's the other guy name? Young Thug.
Yeah.
Wear dresses and dress real crazy and weird just so you talk about them.
Right.
So you listen to their music so they make money. Oh, so I think it's either publicity or I think the cat is actually a little crazy. But he seemed a little crazy. He seemed a little off. He seemed not all the way right in the head. And so that's why, put some lipstick on and paint his face white and all types of crazy stuff like that. I don't know, but I know a lot of times people try to make, what I don't like is people try to make it a bigger deal than it is. Try to say, oh, this is Illuminati sacrifice of his manhood. So
he's a clone.
So he and shit like that. Oh, he just got out of jail. He died in jail. They killed him in jail, and they put back out a clone. Right. All that retarded stuff like that. It's one or two things. It's either he's doing it for publicity, so we can talk about him like we are right now,
right?
Or so he's just actually crazy and actually want to, he actually feels safer. He feels cute when he put makeup on.
He say he feel cute.
One of the two,
right? In this society,
all that conspiracy theory, Illuminati, clone garbage is bullshit.
Kind of a con. And you know what? It's like in this society, it's like in this climate right now, it's like, wearing makeup is just like, it's not nothing that shocks me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, because of so many people that has came before him that has put makeup on and, and it makes them feel good,
Apparently.
So it's not really that surprising to me, that a person would do something like that.
Right.
Especially being, somebody who has influence in the Black community, because I mean, what can I say? All our leaders sell out.
Right.
Every last one of them.
That's right.
So what's the difference with him? Well, I guess he is a leader, right? Because he got a good song and he can harmonize for auto tunes.
I still ain't. Look, I ain't even gonna say it because y'all gonna be like, "Dang, you out of the loop."
The people in the comments out the loop too. They don't listen to one song ever.
Well, NBA young
boy. That's why I said he said that nigga. He been gay.
Yeah,
he been saying he was suspect.
Okay, so he's married to Floyd
Mayweather's.
Floyd Mayweather's daughter.
Yeah. Oh, that boy.
Yeah, he's married to Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Right. And so, like Cap said, he put this makeup on, and now everybody's going crazy. No different from when
he just got out of jail recently, like a few weeks ago. What happened was he put out a music video, and in the music video he had on makeup. It was like some like weird, like goth, black eyeliner and lipstick.
Right, and if I may, sir, he said that he put the makeup on because he feels comfortable like that.
That's ridiculous.
So that would be a testament to his poor mental health. If that's that's the truth.
I think so.
Yeah.
That cat before this, he already seemed crazy and off to me anyway.
Yeah.
So
like he be looking at you like
he look real off. He look weird. Like he went through a lot of trauma and strife in his life. Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like he be looking like real crazy.
He that dude at the end of the bar.
Yeah. So he got notoriety. So
he said he making good songs. So.
Yeah, so that brother needs a whole lot of leave alone. Leave that brother alone. I can see for sure that nigga. You just do not want to mess with that nigga because that nigga
demons on him.
Yeah,
see the demons on his ass.
Yeah, so that clone stuff funny. They saying UPK Kazakama said they saying Bobby Shmurda is a clone the way he moving all zesty.
Nah, well, I don't think Bobby Shmurda's a clone or nothing that.
Bobby Shmurda
he's just having fun.
He just having too much fun.
Too much fun.
He just don't care at all. When you don't care at all, you just do dumb stuff like that.
Right.
Start moving your hips all weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Gyrating.
Yeah, that's right. He gyrating like Bobby B. Like Bobby B. Back in 85.
Right.
Like, damn.
If you don't care what you look like, you don't care. Like, if you literally do not care what people think and have no like real sense of like morals or anything, you do whatever is fun to you.
Right. And and the girls, like, and the women, women. And see, that's what it is. The women is gassing him up because that's mostly what he's probably doing it for. Like the women, because the women like the
I'm not sure women like that. I would have to ask them. But I'm not sure they like that. I'm not sure they like the hip roll.
Do y'all like women? Do y'all like the men gyrating?
I'm not sure they like it. The sisters that's watching this show for sure don't like it. But even the sister in the world.
The women probably like, speak for yourself.
I don't know. I can be wrong. But I feel like they don't like it. I feel like they under there too. Like, why he moving his hips like that? I bet they in the comments too like that.
But if I may, sir, you know, like in the Spanish club, like they look at that, like the Spanish girls be like, okay, this, you know what I'm saying? You can move those hips.
It's a different culture.
You can move those hips.
Like in more American culture, you know, Black American, Hispanic American culture, I don't think that really flies.
Right, constant, because like
Traditionally.
it's a difference because in our like black, well, you know, I'm just gonna keep it, but like our dancing is more just humping.
Yeah, it's like overtly masculine.
It's just sexual, like just bend over and let me just dry hump you for the rest of the song. But then, like, you know, Spanish music is more so like
you gotta move a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna move. You're gonna move your hips. It's gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna be a little bit more effeminate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a little bit more effeminate.
Yeah, they like that dude that's, you know what I mean, loosey goosey dancing like a wet noodle.
Right. So you're gonna, you're gonna move your hips. You're gonna drop it low. You're gonna drop down and get your eagle on.
Hey,
you're gonna do all that. But in that culture, you'll get all the women ready to dance with you. You'll dance all the way around that joint with all the women in the club because they like the way that you could, you know, shake.
Right.
You know, so maybe I don't know, maybe Bobby Smurder is Ephraim.
Puerto Rico or something.
I don't know.
Rico Suave.
Yeah, I don't know. But like you said, Cap, earlier in the week when we were talking about this, is like we gotta stop idolizing celebrities so damn much.
Definitely.
We gotta stop idolizing celebrities so damn much. We idolize them so much, like you said, sir. Like we just think like, you know, as soon as you go to jail and you come home.
That's we was talking about the clone shit. A lot of people say that, because people it's all a lot of conspiracy theory stuff people say about celebrities is because a lot of people they're so poor and so disenfranchised and so messed up. And they look up the celebrities as such. They look at the celebrities like gods. Mm-hmm. Like all celebrities are somebody with talent and money. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they ain't got money. Sometimes they ain't really got talent. They just got IV and people looking at them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we look at them like they're some type of god because they got to a level of success, a level of notoriety, and we're so poor and so jammed that we look at them and think like, then the only way he was able to do that is by going through the Illuminati and doing a blood sacrifice.
Right.
instead of just hard work.
The blood sacrifice.
And dedication like anything else in life.
Right. If I may, sir, just to your point, what you're bringing out is so heavy because it was a interview with Murphy Lee. Did y'all see that?
I remember Murphy Lee.
Yeah, with Murphy Lee from the St. Lunatics. And he said that we don't understand, like, when those rappers be showing their money, that's the money from 2 weeks ago.
Right.
It's the same money. You know what I mean? And they use it for promotion.
Right.
And we think, like, from our standpoint, that's all new money, but it's not. And he said, like, you know, a lot of these celebrities, like, when you really think about what they're doing, and he made an interesting point when he said this. He said, when you look at what the celebrities are doing, the black celebrities, the rappers and stuff like that, they're flossing to poor people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're showing their money to niggas who are poor.
Right. And that's why they end up getting shot at the cookie store.
You know what I mean? That's what flossing is. You flossing on me because I'm poor.
Right.
And you showing me how much you got because...
But the money they do have is from poor people. And the only reason, the crazy thing is, in order to be a successful rapper, you got to prove to poor people that you're rich.
That you're rich, right.
That's what you got to do.
About, please. I can't do nothing else.
I am rich, and that's why you should give me money.
Right.
Which is crazy when you think about it. Which is weird and crazy that
it is. But if I can add a little bit more,
that you poor, that I'm poor, and because you're rich, that's why I got to buy your album.
Yes.
But I'm poor. Why don't you give me some money?
Yeah.
Like it really makes no sense when you think about it. But that's the game. The game is y'all poor. I'm rich, so buy my album. Give me money.
Right.
I guess that's that law of attraction. You know what I mean?
So, yeah.
Right.
They see that person is making that bread, so they was like, well, let me listen to what he doing, and then let me duplicate what he doing. Maybe it'll work for me. That's like how the pastors, you know what I mean? They do this. They do the same game. You know what I mean? You're not going to be a successful pastor unless you got a nice little truck out front.
And a rapper that is talking about how dirty he is and how messed up his life is, rarely he only gets so successful.
Right.
Right. And like what Cap said, you know, to his point is like, you know, when you out on the street, right, and you hustling, nobody wants to spend money with the nigga who looks like that he's been out there hustling, he's grinding, he's trying to get it. Everybody wants to spend their money. The fiends want to spend their money with the brother that looks like he doesn't have to be out there. Right. So that brother that has a nice car, the brother that has the Balenciaga shoes on, you know what I mean? The brother, the brother that has the Balenciaga shirt, the brother that rocks the Tom Ford and different things like that. Right. Even though he might not even be doing it like that, but his appearance is that he doesn't need the money. And psychologically, we gravitate towards that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we gravitate. You know what I mean? Like in our mind, it's like it's psychological. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to gravitate to the people that look like they have money or they don't need it. Right. And that's who we want to give our money to.
Yeah, and nobody wants to support somebody that needs your support. Right. Which is weird. You never want to support somebody that needs your support. Right. You never want to give up all your money and all the things you got to somebody that actually could use it. You want to give your money and all your support and all your life to somebody that don't need it.
It's like I said, if I may, it's like, you know, a brother get on there and be like, hey, look, can y'all smash the like button? He be like, I'm not smashing the like button for this. I'm not smashing the like button.
We don't need your likes. We don't want your likes.
I'm not smashing the like button for this nigga.
Better not another nigga.
Right.
Hit that like button.
But check this out. A nigga get on there and be like, look, man, y'all niggas is haters.
Got 3 likes.
I don't like y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is haters and y'all hating on my growth.
That's why I fucked this bitch last night.
Yeah, that's why FUB last night. And the niggas like, I like this.
That's great.
Disrespect me. Niggas is like, damn.
This bitch done me.
I think
and that's our psychology, man. It's
I think
just like
Jay-Z
weird.
said something about it recently, weird, where like, okay, when a rapper is saying, I'm gonna have sex with your girl, I'm getting his money, I'm robbing niggas, I'm the man. The nigga that's listening to the music, he emulates the guy that's having sex with everybody woman and getting money. Right. But in reality, he is the guy that's his woman is cheating on him. Right. So like when you listen to the music and you see somebody talking like that, you relate to him thinking that you're the bad guy. But really you're the victim. Right. Really you're the guy that's getting right.
If I may, sir, it's like when I'm on my way to work, right? I know, Kwayashwan, you go to work too, man. And I know you feeling me on this, right? So it's like when I go to work and I hear like Young Dolph, and he talking about all the nice things that he's doing. Right. And it makes me feel good when I go to work.
It makes me feel good.
Knowing that I gotta work and I gotta do this, but I got this girl that I hear him rapping about girls when she walk, all that ass moving. Like I wanna like that kind of stuff there, it takes me out of what I actually have to go through. Yeah, it's motivational. Yeah. Right? You know what I mean? Like even though it's like misogynistic and all those things that come along with it.
Misogyny? That's like hatred of women.
Well, it's kind of like over sexualizing women, I guess.
Misogyny.
I gotta spell massage first.
Misogyny. Yeah, women are nurturing.
Dislike, contempt for, ingrained. Yeah, it's hatred against women. But that ain't talking about.
It's like love of women, right? Like they said, look, when you walk, all that ass moving.
That ain't misogynistic.
I like that.
Maybe it's chauvinistic. Maybe that's the word.
Yeah, chauvinistic.
What's the definition? What's the definition of that?
Yeah, it's very male chauvinistic. Chauvinistic. Very male.
Chauvinistic.
A lot of big words going on,
right? Especially in a field where it prioritizes
a person displaying aggressive or exaggerated patriotism.
Yeah, prioritizes. Yeah, that's for sure. Rap music prioritizes youth.
I went to King High School.
That ain't got nothing to do with those.
So but yeah, so misogynistic like in nature, like the music. Like, bitch, shake that ass.
That ain't even misogyny is the hatred of women or prejudice against women. And saying that your ass is great. That ain't got nothing to do with hating women.
It's not exactly misogynistic.
I don't know what you would call it.
But I guess, I don't know. It's just, I guess
in poor taste on for
the niggas got to sound like they smart.
Yeah.
I be counting these rocks.
Misogynistic. Yeah.
Pocatudinous.
Yeah, so I think people and rap, listening to rap music and all that is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Being a rap fan, but I think my point would be that people should spend less time supporting rich people and support people that don't have it, and then we as a people will be able to get somewhere better. Because the problem is you go to that established business or corporation because they already got all the money, all the wealth, and all the power. So you think that must be the place to go to. That's why you go to Walmart as opposed to your average day mom and pop shop.
Right.
That's why you go to McDonald's besides your average day mom and pop burger store. But the mom and pop burger store, the black owned burger store, could get great if you decided to instead of taking all your McDonald's money and give it to them. So the problem is we put so much support towards rich people that's already in authority and power, and that's why us on the bottom can never rise up because we never support each other.
Could you drop a Don DeMarco for Captain Ariel, please? For dropping it heavy like that.
Don DeMarco.
Bringing out that heavy.
All right, yeah, he dropping it heavy. Look, man, where should we go next, Cap?
It must be the room.
He locked it down. Look, I see some people jump up in there. Can you drop a bomb for Thasha Young, please?
Hey, Thasha Young in the building. Hold up. Just to let you know, I definitely did those 50.
Who else in the building, man? Who else in the building, man? I seen some new people coming there. We got 22 people in here.
Yeah, 22 people and 11 likes.
Yeah, let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get it.
We at 50%, man. Let's get that thing up, man. Get it up to 100.
That's right. Tickle the like button.
Matter of fact, don't you like a thing. We don't need your likes. We don't need your likes. We don't want your likes.
Y'all niggas been hating us. Y'all been hating on us.
Y'all stay hating on y'all.
We don't need your likes.
Y'all just using us.
Keep your likes.
You using me.
Keep your likes. Keep your likes. Y'all niggas been hating anyway. We'll be fine without you.
That's right.
Putting smiley faces and stuff up.
Like it.
We don't want no smiley faces and no hearts.
That's why we ain't even getting no likes because we keep asking for it.
Yeah,
get the likes up. We about to monetize this joint, man, and we ain't playing with y'all.
That's right.
Right, y'all gonna have to start paying.
That's right.
Then we gonna get another brother and sister to watch the show.
Patreon.
The minute they gotta pay a red cent.
I never liked that show anyway.
If I may, sir, a brother last night was battling Jeremiah.
Oh my God!
And Captain Kadazar and Captain Akkad on ties.
Yeah,
ties. And it's like, okay,
we should be paying ties.
Right. So I'm like, okay, if you believe, okay, no sweat. If you don't believe that ties is money and you believe that it's corn, then bring the corn in.
Bring your lettuce, man.
Can we get the corn?
Can we get the corn?
Can I get the ears?
Yeah.
Can I please get it? The wheat.
Whatever you think it is. You think it's string beans?
Bring them string beans.
Bring 10% of your string beans.
Potatoes. Can I get 10% of potatoes? It's your dad.
Not pork and beans.
Bring the beans in there. Beans with the ground turkey.
Baked beans.
Give me 10% of your kale.
Kale.
I like kale.
Lettuce.
Tomatoes.
I like kale.
But you're not gonna bring none of that in here.
Dude, take 10% of your corn, right?
Right.
Sell it and give me the money next year.
Right.
That's what you need to do.
But you're never gonna bring none of that in here
because that's not the point.
You're a selfish bastard.
Right.
The point is that I don't want to give you nothing.
You don't want to give me nothing.
That's the point.
That's the point.
They even asked the boy. They was like, "All right, then who you pay?" He was like, I don't do it." I was like, "Well, you said you." He's boy was saying he was an apostle.
Right.
He's like, "You're an apostle. What's your church?" He's like, "I'm the church."
Yeah.
It's like, man. All right, man. 10.
It's just beyond me when I see cats like that.
Yeah,
it's like, damn, man, you can't give the church nothing.
Yeah,
nothing at all. Especially like the brothers who are actually doing the right thing with tithing.
That's right.
You know, the tithes is supposed to be for the brothers and sisters that are in the school.
Right.
That when you fall on hard times, you got that money there to help you out.
Right.
So, you know, a brother might be like, yo, I can't pay my rent this month. Then you got the bread to pay your rent.
Right.
Or, yo, the sister like, yo, my tire is flat. I need a new tire.
Right.
Then you got the bread to get the new tire.
Right.
That's the whole point of tithing. It's supposed to help the brothers as well as the school overall.
Well, I think what it is that because of what the church has done with it, you know what I mean? That's his whole thing. Because when he came on, he was saying the church is wrong for doing the tithe thing. And that's because what they do in the church, they don't do it the right way. They take that bread and they give it to the pastor. You see what I'm saying? And the pastor goes ahead and does whatever he want to do.
That's part of it too, but the part of it is that nobody's want to give you money for nothing
that's not benefiting them.
Yes, nobody's want to give you anything money that doesn't make them give them instant gratification, and make them feel good, and make their ride hard, and make their bellies full. That's what it comes down to.
Well, then they ain't got no.
I'm sure that nigga he paid for food every week, don't he?
Right.
He paid for the light bill in his house.
Right.
He all types of things he pays, all types of services he pays for, but he can't pay for the service of a priest.
Right.
He can't pay for the service of leadership over your nation.
Right.
He can't do that because that doesn't give him instant gratification. He paying me to tell him, right from wrong and put the pork down and stop getting high. And that doesn't give him the same satisfaction that giving money to somebody at a restaurant. Or giving money to somebody to make sure his lights is on, or pay money to some prostitute to make it feel good.
I like your perspective on things.
That's what
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Is a part. The church is a part of it. It's a part of that. The religious leaders that we are accustomed to giving money to, take our money and fuck it off and buy jets, and
all types of crazy stuff,
right? And cocaine.
Invest in gold.
That's part of it, but the big part is that people are poor as hell, and that being poor makes you extremely greedy, and it makes you not want to give money to anything that doesn't serve you.
Right,
and that's what it comes down to. Because rest assured, if you got some sex with that tithes money, you would give it up. If you got some cocaine with that tithes money, you would give it up, but you don't. So you just give me tithes so I can just continually tell you to stop getting high and stop having sex with whores, and that doesn't serve your lust. So that's why you don't give me the money. People are just selfish and poor and downtrodden, and they just want to scrounge up every dollar and cent for themselves. But the bottom line is you can't have a nation without funds.
Right.
You can't have a nation without support from the people. You can't have a priesthood without the priest being supported.
That's right.
That's what it comes to. It's not rocket science.
Right.
You can't have it without some type of support.
Pay your tithes, man. You coming up in class looking like you lit. You ain't paying a goddamn dollar to the goddamn, to the movement.
Hey, man. Shouts out to Kanad up in the building. She trying to sneak in the building one time.
Yeah, Kanad's in here. Let's take some of these comments, man. What the people saying?
Oh, man. Kazakawa said, take the bread and hide it in the walls.
All right, shout out to, what the hell is that motherfucker's name? Joel Osteen.
Oh, that dude.
He had 600,000 in the wall.
Behind the toilet.
That's right. The church was built on money.
Yo, he must have saw that movie First Sunday. Remember the boy, the custodian found the money in the flying boy? Yeah, yo. I've been coming to this church all these years. I ain't never seen
So look, this is what it was. He hid the bread and then lied and put a police report in and said it was stolen. Yeah. When it wasn't. And he hid the money in there. He made so much money over the years that he forgot the bread was in there.
Right. How much money was in there again?
600 G's.
Stacks.
500 envelopes.
600 racks on racks on racks.
With 500 envelopes with bread in them. And remember, his
no taxes on it, I guess.
Concert and his congregation is like doctors, lawyers, politicians.
You ever see his church?
People that have CEOs of companies and all that kind of stuff that pay the extra bread to sit down front.
Jeez,
you know what I mean? When the poor people got to sit in the back. I.e. black people,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But the people that sit up front is the doctors, the lawyers, the CEOs, the people that sit on big committees and stuff like that who actually pay their tithes,
right,
to him. And he took that bread, that 600,000, and he put it in the wall and plastered that joint up with drywall.
The plumber found it,
and then he put a police report and said, "Hey, somebody ran in here and stole that money." Right? So now he got the bread. The bread is he's able to hold it, but then check this out. He been getting so much money over the years that he forgot about the bread that was in the wall.
These motherfuckers.
So when he got the person to come fix the damn toilet and the person found it, he forgot that the damn money was in there. That's how much money he's been getting over the years.
And this also shows how Christianity ruins brothers, because if that plumber would have found that money, what he should have did was just took that bread.
Right. I would have took it.
I'd have took that bread, man. I'd have got him.
What the hell you talking about? I fixed it to it. I see 500 envelopes fall off the wall.
I'm like, you know what? You ain't even got to pay me for the work that I did. You know what I mean? God bless you. You know, I'm doing this as a favor.
So how did it work? So he was fixing the toilet. He was doing the work, and he fought. And who did he tell? Osteen?
No, yeah. Well, yeah. He made them aware that he found this money.
Right.
And then it got out, of course, you know what I mean?
Like a leak. He probably told somebody else.
Yeah, it got leaked or whatever. And then they was like, oh, yo, that 600,000 got found in the wall. You know how word of mouth goes. Yeah. I would have kept that bread.
I'd have kept that bread. I'd have been like, man, 200,000 was found in that wall.
Right.
$50,000 was found behind that wall.
I'd be like, $50 got found in the wall.
$50 then found out
$50 in the wall.
I found a couple of cents back here.
Hey, we'd have been lit, Kwayaswan.
Man, listen.
We'd have been lit.
Man, listen, bro. We'd have had all this be new, man. All this.
I would have went into Cowtown and bought everything on the wall. And that would have only been 500. What you say?
You got the whole store.
The whole store. That's right.
They're right. They're right.
All right, so we're going to move on.
That's right.
All right. So the next story, now we could either go Kyle Rittenhouse or Corinda.
Corinda.
All right, Corinda. All right.
No, what is going? Oh, yeah, you talk about that. Somewhere.
All right, so Corinda, Iowa, right? So I was looking online, right? And when I was 15 years old, I was a troubled teen, and I got signed away by my mother, and I had to go to a YSI program in Corinda, Iowa.
What's YSI stand for?
I'm not sure. Youth Services something. Institute, something like that. A YSI program. But the YSI programs, if y'all know anything about Glen Mills, ever heard of Glen Mills?
Yes, I definitely know about Glen Mills.
So Glen Mills, you heard of it, Kwayaswan, Glen Mills?
Yeah.
Right, up in Philly. So Glen Mills is a place where troubled teens go to that once you go there, it's a touch program. So the staff can put their hands on you.
Let's talk about Glen Mills. Talking about where you was at.
No, but I was just trying to help them understand exactly what. So
Glen Mills is very local. People online probably know.
Right. So they know.
Glen Mills is very local.
Right, it's local. So it's a program where, you know what I'm saying, like you go in there and the teachers can put the staff members can put their hands on you. And so this place that I went to, I was there from 15 to 17, and it's a place where you got to get yourself together. You know, like literally, like it's like when you go to school, there's no slouching. When you wear your shoes, you gotta put your shoe. When you tie your shoes up, you have to have a shoe tie in every hole in your shoe. You gotta go all the way up to the top. When you gotta shave, right? You gotta do all those things. You gotta scrub the ground with a toothbrush. You gotta go out. You gotta do PT whenever. It's like a group type of thing. So if I tell you, hey, you slouching, we in class and you slouching, and I tell you, hey, you got to sit up some, and you don't say thank you the correct way that I need you to say thank you, then I can call a group support, and then the whole group, like say we in the cafeteria, everybody here been in the cafeteria before. You know how lit it is in the cafeteria. Everybody eating and talking, right?
Yeah.
Now say I tell you to sit up in the cafeteria and you don't say thank you the proper way. What'll happen is I'll say, can y'all support this? And the whole cafeteria will stop eating and come behind me, and you'll be just over there by yourself. Damn! And then the two staff members will stand on side of you, and I'll tell you, Kwayaswan, you need to be sitting up while you're eating this food in the cafeteria, and you need to sit up right, and you need to accept the help correctly that I'm trying to give you. Damn. Now, if you say thank you, it's all over. But if you move like this, if you say thank you or thank you, then that's taken as a sign of aggression. And then the staff members will step in, and then we all got to go and leave, and then we got to go face the other way. And now the staff member steps in front of you. They grab both of your arms, and then if you move after that point, then they're gonna slam you down to the ground. And so the place got closed. I ain't gonna go too much on it, but the place, Clarinda Academy. Clarinda Academy got closed because of sexual allegations, right? And abuse, right? Sexual allegations and abuse. And now this place is closed because all the allegations over the years. And it's crazy because I'm one of the ones who actually, was in that place for 2 years, and I actually got out of the place by doing what's right. right?
Damn.
So obviously, they got some lawsuits against the place for sexual harassment, sexual abuse, and abuse and things like that. And I'm just trying to figure out how I can get in there.
How can I get my money?
Yeah.
So
I don't give a damn. I tell them, look, they touch my butt.
That's crazy.
They did me dirty.
They did me dirty while I was in there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was in there. And they was sexually harassing me. So let me get them $5.
Yeah, let me get that $5.
But it shows that a lot of these places that that say that they're helping children are really just trying to sexually abuse them.
Yeah, that's what
you know what I'm saying. Like all them boarding schools.
That's what it
because ain't nobody gonna believe a criminal.
Right. They get you eventually. They get you in there, a troubled teen from Philly, from Wilmington, right?
Right.
And then they get you in there in Iowa and they sexually harass you.
Damn.
They whoop your ass. Fuck you up bad.
Yes.
Like either you gonna take this butt whipping or you gonna take this butt whipping.
That's right.
And I think it's a testament of what people in power typically do. Really, if the Lord ain't with you, the Lord ain't your side.
Yeah,
somebody in power is going to abuse it every time.
It's gonna abuse
every single time. If the Lord ain't with you, and you give somebody and some level of authority or power, they're going to abuse it.
That's right.
You say I'm gonna give you my kids so you can make them model citizens, and they're gonna be fucking kids. So
right.
They're gonna beat you. Gonna take them, give them your son or your daughter, and they're gonna beat the shit out your son.
Right.
Because they can't. Because the people in authority, if there's no bridle on that authority, if there's no oversight, many times without the Lord with you, people don't have any mercy. They don't have any level of mercy or justice with their role of power or authority, and they abuse it. So if they feel like they can get away with having sex with you, sexually assault you, they'll do it. If they think they can get away with beating you up, because to them, you're just a dirty criminal anyway. You're just a bad kid anyway.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll do it. And it happens all the time. If the Lord ain't with you, people in authority, if the Lord is not with that person in authority, hasn't blessed them to have a level of mercy or a level, of restraint on their power, they're gonna abuse it every time.
Right. I mean, we literally, when we pulled up, they took me. They put handcuffs on me. They shackled me, and they took myself and my brother in the back of the airport in the Philadelphia airport.
Damn.
They took us to the back. They put us on a plane that only could fit 5 people. I mean, I'm talking about 2 engines on each side type plane. And they put us on that plane, and we had to stop in South Dakota, drop a nigga off, pick a nigga up, drop a nigga off in South Carolina, and then we was like the last stop. And then when we got there, the dude came on the joint and was like, "Look, you're not in the city no more. You here in Iowa." And they didn't have no locks on the doors, but you can't run nowhere, because if you do run,
in the middle of nowhere.
You're in the middle of nowhere, and everybody that works there at the place lives in the
damn, in the area.
In the area.
Damn.
So if they see a nigga walking,
they know,
nigga, you from the academy.
They see a little 15-year-old kid walking around.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't from here. You're not
middle of nowhere, Iowa.
And so you want to run away, huh?
And then when you go truant and you come back, they march you in there with the dogs and everything, like slavery. They march you in there. They had a dog. The dogs, literally, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They had to sniff you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what, we had to go through as kids, and I got myself together, man.
I bet. Shit.
The Lord always, like, every time I've had to, like, sit down because of something that I did wrong in life, to bring me up to this point that I'm at right now, the Lord always, like, kind of showed me, like, nigga, this is what it is now. Like, it's real. And I learned a lot of lessons from other people's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people run, and people came and they caught them and they marched them back in there in front of the whole. Because when somebody goes truant from those places, they bring you in assembly. You know what I mean? You know how assembly is,
right?
They march you up there at the assembly where the whole school is up there, and then they walk you in front of everybody and say, look, this is who we caught. We caught them trying to run. So any of you niggas try to run, this is what we're going. You're going to be just like this. And guess what? Your time start over. Damn! So if you was there for a year, your time start over.
God damn.
Damn! I was there on my 15th birthday. I was crying. I was crying. Woo!
I miss my mama.
I was mad as
He looked at
hell.
her like, Mama.
Yeah.
Mama
How long
Boonie.
was you there?
I was there for 2 years.
Mama
15,
Boonie, see,
17.
mama.
They was getting you good.
Look, when I came home, I made my bed with 45-degree angles.
Yeah, I definitely know about that. I got a military pop.
How long till you was back not giving a fuck?
Like a couple of months.
He came home and was like, man, fuck that
So you was up there, but you didn't even visit back home?
No, because I was too far away.
So you was up in Iowa for 15 and 17?
15 and 17.
And you got back home at 17, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And then
My mom, she was like, your bed made? I'm like, yes, ma'am. The bed is made. I was made it at 600 hours. My mom was like, okay, cool. Hold on. I better be able to bounce a quarter off this bed.
Oh, snap.
the dishes are washed, man.
Yeah, I was.
The dishes are washed, man. The
I was
stove
like,
is
this is
clean.
the wash man.
The stove is clean.
It was like, you know what I mean? It was like in my brain.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? This is the wash man.
The trash is taken out.
Institutionalized.
The trash is taken out, man. I woke up at $600, man. It was like, did you wash that bathroom? Yes, sir. I was ready to go when I got home, and then I got hold of that weed, and it was like, the hell with this.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Where the hoes at?
Yo. But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
but they got closed down, man. So look, if they have a $1 billion lawsuit, I might have to get in there.
Yeah,
Say, look,
man,
look,
They was abusing me.
I got some.
You for sure probably got some grounds.
I'll give them some stories.
Right.
You know,
Tell them what they want to tell here.
that's right.
That's a crazy.
That's crazy.
hilarious.
And that show you too that black people, we can't never trust on our oppressors to
Right.
fix our issues and problems.
Right.
Because your mom was having an issue with you, a problem with you being delinquent and crazy, and she was trying to go to them to fix you. And a lot of times it just don't work.
It just
It don't
don't
work.
work.
When you,
Concert.
it's not what's going to work. Black people need more than just we can't expect some other people to come in and fix everything and make everything go away. And that's what we try to do. We try to do with the police. Back in the 80s and 90s, it was crying for the police to do something about all the crime, and now we mad at the cops for killing us and being brutal to us. But 30 years ago, we was crying to them about them not doing enough in our community.
Right.
Right.
20 years ago, you give your kids to all these boarding schools and correctional schools, and then they beat the hell out your kids, molest your kids, rape your kids, and now you shutting them down and mad. These oppressors, the government in general. Black people, Hispanic people cannot rely on them to fix our issues because they fail every time because they can't handle authority.
Punk ass, bitch ass, crooked ass cop.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
You go to them and they overdo it. They you want them to fix the streets up, and they lock everybody in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You want them to revitalize the community, make everything safe, and they throw everybody in jail. That's where you get the crime bill.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted them to fix the streets, right? And they lock everybody up.
Yeah.
You wanted them to fix the kids, right? And they beat your kids in the correctional school and rape them and molest them.
Concert. Yeah. It was
all these
bad.
things we gotta rely on ourselves to do it the right way.
It was bad growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was because I didn't have my father around. Of course, and I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. But yeah, because I didn't have my father around, I had my mother's boyfriend around. You know what I mean? Who was giving me, tail. He was whipping my tail, but at the same time, that wasn't like actually what I needed at the time. I needed a father figure, and that's why it's so important that fathers get back in black households.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And like women just gotta start to understand, like, look, you're gonna have to fall in order. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be running that brother away, because when you run that brother away, especially if he has kids with you, then it could be detrimental to the growth of that child, over time.
Right.
And I'm a testament to that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a product of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see my father now. My father came in here for the Feast of Dedication.
That's right.
My father came in here for Feast of Dedication.
That's right.
And I, like when I see my father, I let him know that I appreciate him. And, even though my father was locked up for 22 years, and he wasn't there my whole time growing up. But, the things that I've learned here in the ISUBK, learned in the truth, I learned that, this place has been, detrimental to us all.
There's no group out there better than ISUPK.
You know, whether it's the grown-ups or the children, you know what I'm saying? And so my father, I always tell my father that I love him, you know what I mean? I respect him, and everything that he did, you know what I'm saying, like up until this point has been good. Because let me tell you something, everything, and a lot of times I hear people, and I'm gonna end it off with this, you know, a lot of people, they hold those grudges against their parents, you know, and they might be a person that might grow up with, you know, morals, values, you know, a person that grows up with respect for elders and different things like that. And that's all good. So if you grew up with that, and maybe you might not have had your father around, you know, you need to understand that, you know, you turned out to be a good person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my father, you know, him not being there is totally fine, because in here, he's never did anything to me. Why? Because I'm Tazion.
Right. That's right.
I'm not the nigga that I was, you know, before in the world. You know what I'm saying? So my father never did anything to me.
Right.
And because of that, you know, my father looks at me in a whole different light. It's something that he was expecting that I was going to be one of those niggas that be like, get out of here. You never was there for me. But
you never loved me.
Right. But he sees a different type. He sees Tazion.
Right.
So he sees me and he's like, damn. And I say, you know what? All right, Dad, I'm out, man. Yo, love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get up out of here. Yo, you coming to class? When the next time you coming? You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is more, you know, more precious than anything.
That's right.
You know, and that's why, and that's what I have to owe to that is, who I have to owe to that is Command Juliana.
That's right.
You know what I mean? The ISUBK and the brothers that I deal with, you know, and get, you know, counsel with on a constant basis.
That's right.
Therapy, you know, like they always talk about, you know what I mean?
So you want to talk about that too, right?
Kind of a con. And that's what, you know, basically I owe everything to. And this is like why I understand, like at this point, it's like, why would I leave something that, you know, helped me be better in life?
Right. You can't teach. They don't teach that in the correctional school.
Nah,
they don't teach that in the prison.
Right. So
what we need in the black community is true cultural change. That's what we need. To put all the garbage behind us, but to put all the fatherless homes and the poverty and the murder and the death behind us. We gotta have a true revitalization, not of our, you know, communities and economic infrastructure, but our culture, our spirit.
Right.
The rules are the standards, our sense of morality. That's what it comes down to.
My mom, she looks at me like, you know, before my mom looked at me like something that she couldn't be proud of. Right. You know, but by me being in this school, you know, she can look at me like something that she could be proud of. Right. My father could look at me like something that he could be proud of. You know what I'm saying? And then when they look at me and they deal with me in a different kind of way. They don't deal with me like I was like when I was growing up, or the nigga that they seen in the world and stuff like that. They deal with me like Tazion.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that right there is, you know, the best thing that I've ever been able to experience. Yeah. The fact that I was able to give my mom a name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's heavy.
To give my mother a name, to say, you ain't gonna be called by what you was called by what you was called by in the world. You ain't gonna be called by that no more. You're gonna be called by this now. And my mom is like, she just started crying.
Wow.
Because she couldn't eat. That's something that a parent can't fathom, is that you're getting named by your son. The ICBK is amazing. Because where else can you get that kind of respect?
Right.
Never gonna get it nowhere else. All right. So so therapy, man. So if I may, sir, so do you think like therapy is good like for Black people? Like I had a sister tell me that she was getting therapy. You know, her parents or whatever wanted her to get therapy, so they all got, instead of getting like a group therapy,
individual,
they got individual therapy to fix their relationship, you know, that they had between each other. And so,
what's wrong with y'all?
So
you niggas are crazy.
So what I want to know from you, sir, is like, do you think that like, you know, of course, you know, in the truth, we're gonna say, well, you gotta come to the ISUBK. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta come in here. You got, you know, but like, so do you think that like therapy could work for somebody that's in the world?
I never been to therapy. I got counseled by people in the school, but I never had therapy, and I'm not really knowledgeable on it. I don't really know what they do in therapy sessions. I always assumed it was kind of like you just go somewhere to talk to somebody,
counselor,
so you can start to think about your issues from a different perspective. Therefore, fixing them or finding a better way to deal with them. That's what I assume it is, but I could be wrong. I don't know exactly how therapy is. That what you know how therapy works?
I think it's a practice. It's more of you trying to figure out what that person's issue is. So you ask them a lot of questions. You don't really have a diagnosis, but based off of how they respond to certain things, you'll say, okay, well, this is what your problem is. Let's do this to try to remedy it. You know what I mean?
So they work with you. They work with you, and they try to pinpoint a way to solve your issue.
Right.
So a therapist does tell you this is what you need to do.
Yeah, but a lot of times it can be medication. It can be, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily giving, thorough advice.
Meaning
on how
like this is how you should talk. This is how you should walk.
Yeah. Like it's nothing like that. It's more like, okay, this is what your issue is. It's good. You definitely want to talk it all out. I'm not going to tell anybody. It's going to be between you and I. But I will determine whether or not you can either keep coming in here or whether or not this needs to be medicated.
But isn't there some therapy where they don't medicate anything? They just kind of talk to you.
There is, you know what I mean. But for the most,
the therapy we talking about is more so like
from what I've seen as far as with kids, you know what I mean, because they might have certain things that have happened to them in their household, like like the classes I've been taking.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's something that might have happened, and there's certain triggers that can cause them to kind of revert back to certain things. Yeah. So a lot of times the only way to kind of really remedy it is from what they think is medication.
Well, I would say let's assume that the type of therapy that most people is talking about is not the therapy where they're going to tell you take this volume,
right?
And let's assume that's not the type of therapy people talk about when they talk about therapy and mental health. I would say in general, even though it's probably not the best form of therapy, meaning the person you sit down with you're not going to tell them their issues and problems, and they probably not going to give you a clear solution.
Right.
Which is what we offer in the school in ISUBK.
Right.
You sit down with somebody, you tell them your issue, and they're probably going to say, do this, don't do that. Say this, don't say that. It's going to be clear. It's not going to be a bunch of, how you feel. And it's only going to be so much of that. It's going to be more so taking in all the information and then coming to a solution. That's the type of counsel we offer in the ISUBK.
And
However, I would say in general, therapy or counsel only works as good as much as the patient wants it to work.
Exactly.
And regardless, therapy or counsel that we got in the ISUBK, it only works as good as how much as the patient wants it to fix it. If the patient don't want to be fixed, he won't be fixed. If you don't want to take advice, if you don't want to take counsel, it can only do so much for you.
Right.
And then that's what I do know. I'm not an expert on therapy and nothing like that, but I know if you don't want to be fixed, you ain't gonna get fixed. And
that's key. And
if you don't want to fix your problems ain't gonna get fixed.
Kind of like if I may, sir, and that's key. And that's I kind of agree here with both Kana and Kazakawa. You know what I mean? A lot of it has to do, it is behavioral, but like you said, if you don't want to change and you want to just continue to be in your you know what I mean, however you are, it is what it is. We can't help you, but in most cases, there is, them trying to, change your perspective on a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I assume. I assume they just talk to you and they try to get you to think a different way.
Right.
And in general, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
No, because obviously, if you're going to therapy, there's something wrong with how you think.
Right.
So in general, there's nothing wrong with that. But still, I think it does work, but it can only work if you want it to work.
But is it different? Is it different for children than it is for adults?
So. Okay, so like even with Cap said, just to piggyback off your points, Cap, is like, even like in here in the school, like we can give you all the amazing classes. You can come every night of the week,
right?
But if you don't choose to internalize it and change your life, then it's all in vain anyway.
Right.
You just literally just
want to be an asshole.
Right. So you have to really say within yourself that you want to make the change.
Right.
Like for a person that go to therapy for that might go to therapy for drug use or whatever like that. Like it's going to be up to the person to decide whether or not they want to get off drugs do they want to keep on cheating these drug tests.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get through it so they can get back, stay on drugs.
Right.
So it all comes down to the person. And like you said, Cap was just totally right. It's like, you can get all the advice you want, but if you don't choose to internalize it and you don't choose to change, then
if you walking around saying there's nothing wrong with me,
it's a waste of time.
Right.
It's you, it ain't me.
Yeah. So therapy, so it can work, sir?
Yeah, definitely can. You just don't want them people that ask for help and then never take their advice. I can't stand a person like that.
Right.
They get into issues and problems and they cry to you and just
and then do the same
let
thing.
their heart out and then you give them advice and they don't do none of it.
Therapy works in here.
That's right.
Therapy works in here. You know why I say that? Kwayash one is because I get therapy every day, all day, every day. I call Captain Tawar, I call Captain Ariyah, I call Captain Akkad, I call General Mahaiman, General Yohana, I call, General Shalmar, General Q, different brothers that I talk to, I'm constantly in therapy. But the difference with me is that I get to get out my aggression. Mm-hmm. So let's say through the whole week, I hear about, Kyle Rittenhouse getting out. Mm-hmm. Getting off. I hear about, all the, the unarmed murders by police officers on unarmed black men.
Man.
Right? I hear about those things, but guess what? I get to unload at camp.
Right.
Right? That's my therapy.
That's right.
Right? The ISUBK has literally set up a way that we can get off of our aggression. Without
shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Without actually going in the street and shooting up a goddamn mall.
Right.
Right. I can actually get my aggression out on 8th and Market.
That's right.
In Trenton, New Jersey.
That's right.
I get to go out there and talk what I want to talk. And that's the great thing, man, that the Lord has blessed me with. He blessed me with the ability to run my mouth.
Right.
Right, run my mouth. That's what we hear right now, ain't we?
That's right.
All three of us like to run our mouth. And we here right now having therapy because we're actually able to talk it out.
Go ahead,
I'm sorry.
No, it's what you're saying is so heavy, man, because I'm going to tell you, when I first came into truth, you know what I mean? I didn't have nobody that I can vent to. You know what I mean? Coming out of the Christian church, it's everybody that you knew is thinking that way. You know what I'm saying? And you sound like a crazy person. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, the crazy people make more sense than a more sane person in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it was depressing. It was getting depressing after a while because I was so separate from everybody. But when I came into the UPK and I got with these brothers, man, this is my home. I'd rather be here than anywhere else.
But you blowing your cover right now. You're real about this. You're blowing your cover right now.
Cover. Don't blow your cover.
She know what it is. She know
Don't blow your cover. Don't blow your cover. Yeah.
She know it. Now, I ain't talking about as far as home, you know what I mean? Home, we good. But, you know what I mean? As far as you know what I mean? Just being around the brothers, especially around this time of year. You know what I mean? You got all these funky holidays that's going on. You hear Let It Snow when you in the daggone store.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Can I show my video, sir?
Kind of a guy.
I saw my video that I caught a brother stealing a goddamn Amazon box off the next door neighbors. I gotta say this, sir. All right, so y'all. All right,
what they gotta do with Christmas?
I'm gonna show you because it's a spirit.
Oh, okay.
The spirit behind it. Mm-hmm. All right. So look, y'all. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Kwayaswan show y'all a video to the. It don't have no. It doesn't have any audio. Mm-hmm. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him show y'all, and I'm gonna skip it up to so we don't waste any time. I'm gonna have him show y'all exactly what happened. All right. All right. All right. So I caught this today.
Oh, that's at your crib, too.
So, yeah, it's at my crib, all right?
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
Could you put that in front of the camera? All right. So, yeah, go ahead. Hold it right there. Hold on. So right there. All right. So I wanna let y'all know what's going on here, all right? So what's going on right now is I'm talking to Captain Tawar right now, and I see these brothers from the window that look suspicious. Now, Salakia, they look suspicious. Right? So I see what's going on, and that makes me go downstairs to see what's going down, right? So as you can see, now they walk across the street, and now one of them is walking back. Now he's walking back towards my house right now, and he's walking to the next door neighbor. So he walks over to the next door neighbor. Look what happens. Look what happened. He picks up the package, and then he walks off with the package.
These motherfuckers.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? All right, that's it.
Let me see it.
Y'all see that?
Is that the range on?
Yeah, that's my camera. Right here, sir. All right. So
they on the block.
Yeah, that's on the thing, right? So this is the spirit of Christmas right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, look now. You know what's crazy about it? I'm gonna share it with y'all. You know I gotta keep it funky with y'all, right? Because y'all my people. Now the guy next door. When I went next door, I knocked on the next door neighbor door, and I said, "Hey, look, I think I saw somebody steal a package off your porch." You know, and she was like, "Okay, well, once I get up or whatever, I'll come knock on your door." So I said, "I got some video that I think you should see." And she was like, "Okay, once I get up, I'll just come and she's like, "I'll come knock on your door." So later on that day, Kazaka Wap is like, "Yeah, somebody's at the door for you," and she's like, "Somebody's at the door," and you know, they talking about you had seen something on, you know, about their package or whatever they got stolen.
Yeah.
So now it's a gay dude that lived next door to me.
Yeah.
Right? He's gay. Right? So he's gay. So every time I've ever seen him, he looked like a guy. Right?
Yeah.
So I come downstairs to go and show him the video, but when I get to the door, he got a wig on.
God dang. God dang.
So it's like, so it threw me off. Like it threw me.
So meaning the whole time he a neighbor, he just like a regular nigga.
Yeah, I know he's gay though. I know he's gay.
He was gay, but he was like a regular gay.
Right.
He was like a regular, like, you know, I wear men's clothes, but I still like Franks and Beanies.
Right. So look,
so you ain't know he was a drag queen?
Right? No. So this the crazy part. So I open up the door because I open up the door to go tell him like what's going on. I open up the door, but he got like a lace front wig on, right? He got a wig on, but he's serious. He like, so what happened?
So what happened? He ain't playing.
What's good, son?
It was so hard to take him serious like that, huh?
So it was like weird because I'm like, this like it was crazy.
This bitch got me.
It was crazy because it's like he was serious, like, so what happened? But in my mind, I'm like, damn, this nigga got a wig on.
Like, for real, bro, you want me to tell you and that?
You forgot what the hell you want to talk about.
So it took everything.
It's like, bro, took your wig package, bro.
Right.
Took anything to not laugh.
Concert. So it took everything in me to not laugh. So I was just like, okay, so this what happened. I was like, all right, so I showed him on my phone. I'm like, okay, so this what happened. I'm like, and so I was showing this nigga what happened, like what I caught on my video.
Right.
I showed him what happened. And the whole time while, you know, and I'm trying to keep straight because he's being straight, but he had a wig on the whole time.
Yeah.
Yo. Like, no, don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Just look. Just look.
He had a wig on, but he was just in like regular men's clothes?
Yeah, he had like regular men's
He had a whole lace front wig on with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and Jordans on.
Yo,
So what happened?
He heard the doorbell. He's like, let me put my shit on. I can't just go out there. I can't just go out there.
His head, man. What happened?
But that was the crazy part. As I went to the door. He was like, "So what's happened? What happened?"
Yo, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Like, nah, bro, what happened to you?
Nah, look, I would have been ready for him if he was just the same gay neighbor that I always had. You know, he's still just like a guy.
But the one day
he had a bass in his voice. He's like, so what's up? What's going on?
Something serious happened. He decided to throw a wig on.
He had a wig on.
Oh my gosh,
that
that's
was
hilarious.
crazy. So I'm like, yeah, man. Somebody stole your package, man.
Oh man, the package.
Oh man,
God, that's hilarious.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
So what happened?
That's hilarious.
So look, man.
What's going on, bro?
You know, whether or not, you know, he's gay or whatever, nobody deserves to have their stuff stolen.
I don't know about that.
I'm trying to be professional.
Most I took that package.
Some people decide to get their stuff stolen because they some thieves they sell. Some people got it coming.
Dang.
I'm trying to be professional.
You took your manhood.
I'm trying to be professional.
I would say nobody deserves to get their package stolen.
Oh man.
But I would say that everybody deserves a level of mercy and forgiveness. So even though somebody jammed up, knowing that they ain't living life the right way, you know, if you can help them out, it's always good to help them out.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, look, man, this is what I caught on camera, man. Somebody stole your stuff, and I think you should watch out. You know what I mean? And maybe get an Amazon locker.
Yeah.
Especially in this time that we're dealing with right now with the holiday season. Everybody's out to steal something so that they can take it home and be the good father.
Right.
Right, or the good mother, and so this is
for the month,
right? And this is why ISUPK, our stance is very, very strong against Christmas.
It's very simple,
and I don't think anybody should celebrate Christmas ever. Again, if you celebrated last year, cool, but don't do it this year. You know what I mean? If you celebrated Thanksgiving last year, don't ever celebrate Thanksgiving again.
Save your money,
right? So and. I gotta make this quick point. I'm gonna go on. Salaki, y'all.
Go ahead, man.
I gotta make this quick point about what General Muhammad said. On Thanksgiving when he was talking about the Native Indians. Remember when he said, when we just eat Thanksgiving food, right, and we don't care about the negative connotations that's associated with the Thanksgiving celebration,
right,
as it pertains to the white man who killed the Native Indians.
That's a crazy part of it.
Right. We don't care about that because we want to eat, right?
Right.
We want to chill with our family and eat. So then we can't go to the Super Bowl and get mad at white people because they just want to enjoy the football game.
Right.
And they don't care about black men unarmed getting killed by police officers. They just want to enjoy their game.
Right.
So if you just want to enjoy your meal and they just want to enjoy their game, right? You can't push it on them because then that would be hypocritical of you.
That's right.
To be upset with them because they want to enjoy their game and not show any goddamn,
they don't want to take a knee.
They don't want to show any attention to the fact.
They don't want to make the football political.
Right.
They don't want to make football political. They just want to. They don't want anything politics or racism or race to have anything to do with sports. They just want to go to the game.
Yes, sir.
Shut up and dribble.
The same way we don't want to deal with anything political. We just want to just eat the food.
Yeah, you don't have no historical context. You just want to eat the food.
Right.
And this holiday, especially this year, it's been crazy how willfully ignorant people are when it comes to these holidays.
Yeah.
Because all the information, especially with Thanksgiving, all the information is so readily available about what the true origins of the holidays.
Yes, sir.
And people just don't give a damn about none of that.
Well, that's because oh, Salakia, sir.
Yeah, I was just saying, like you said, people just could care less because food tastes good.
Right.
Because I want to get a free gift. I want to have a good time. People could just care less about any of the historical context or any of the roots of any of this. Christmas is crazy to me because it's so many customs that go along with Christmas that people just go ahead with and never even take time to consider what the hell got anything to do with anything.
Okay.
Why is the tree in my house?
Right.
If it's Christ's birthday, why am I getting all the gifts?
Right.
Why is the tree in my house? Why am I decorating the tree? Why am I singing songs to the tree? Like what does any of this have to do with anything? How does any of this correlate?
Right.
And people just they just willfully ignorant. There's so many avenues to figure out what's the right way to do things. So many avenues to figure out the truth about these things.
Right.
And even if there isn't an avenue, even if you don't know, even if you don't know, it's like many people do know the truth about these things and still celebrate it. Because they're so wrapped up in their lust. They're so wrapped up in having a good time that they just can't see what's right in front of their face, which is that this is evil. This has nothing to do with Christ. It's got nothing to do with being thankful. Right. It got nothing to do with being thankful for my family. It's all rooted in death and destruction or some idol worship or something that you don't even claim to believe in anyway.
Right.
But you do it every year because it's the tradition, and really past the tradition, you just want to have fun.
Yeah, that's right.
People's urge to have fun kills them every year. Every day. People die just because they want to have fun. People die, get diseases, get shot, get beat up, thrown in jail, broke just because they want to have a good time.
That's right. And look, Thanksgiving, just eat a goddamn hamburger. You know what I'm talking about? Kwayaswan was like, look, this is my first holiday where I didn't celebrate. And he was honest. He said, look, man, it felt a little bit weird, you know what I mean, me not doing it, but I'm going to stand with this because I know that this is the truth.
Right, that's right.
And that's right there is what we need. More brothers like that.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, stop taking your kids to the mall and sitting them on the creepy Santa Claus's lap. Like that makes no sense, man.
Right, exactly.
Stranger's lap.
Stranger's lap.
I just wanted to say that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, because we got the holiday coming up, next week, right? The week after, right?
One of them days.
Yeah, the next week after. I know, because I'm off, baby. That's right. We lit.
You know what? That's what I was going to say about that whole Thanksgiving thing. A lot of times what they do is they say, oh, yeah, we know we're not celebrating Thanksgiving. We're doing is we're saying we're thankful to be amongst our family.
But why can't you do that? Why you got to do that on the third Thursday of November?
Exactly. Right. But you don't like your family.
But just remember this, if I may, sir, if I could, sir, just think about this. The Native Indians, they just wanted to enjoy their family too.
That's right.
That's all they wanted to do. They just wanted to enjoy their family.
Right.
And they got killed. And they got burned to death and everything.
Right.
Just trying to enjoy their family.
Right.
So, so you can't use that as an excuse.
And you can't really enjoy your family because your grandma knees about to get cut off from eating all that pork.
That's right. Crazy. That's right, man. So, all right. So, any more? You wanted to say on that anymore, sir? All right. So, So the last story will be Slim 400. He was just killed in Los Angeles.
Ah, dang, another one.
Slim 400. Slim 400 he was at the Tekashi a lot. He was trying to catch Tekashi religiously. He was trying to catch that nigga, boy. He did not like that nigga Tekashi.
Damn.
And
he got.
Yeah. And so it's showing you, man, like a lot of these rappers, I think eventually we're just gonna be listening to dead rappers.
At this point.
Basically, yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, it's just like Then you realize, like, I was like, damn, once a Young Dolph got kid, I was like, his music was amazing.
Young Dolph was he can make a good song.
Yeah, his music was amazing.
He can make a great song.
Yeah.
I think the only reason that he wasn't as bigger was because he was always independent.
Yeah, he was independent.
If he had signed some major deals, he probably would have heard more from him.
Concert, like once Mo 3 died, I listened to his music. I was like, this is amazing. Is that what it is? Quayos one, you gotta die to make it.
I think you gotta die for certain people that actually listen to you.
Yeah, kind of.
Because all these people that they already had fan bases prior to death, but it's after they die where it draws so much attention because the death is so final, so extreme. It's such a big deal to die, right? So that draws so much attention to what you was doing while you was alive.
Let's see if it was worth it. Let me listen to his music.
So.
Because I was listening to Mo 3 the other morning. I was like, this is amazing. I did not understand what the hell he was putting out. And remember that song? Yeah, Mott with it. Yeah, Mott with it. Oh, man, that song was amazing. But it's Slim 400 shows that, your money, none of that stuff matters in the end, man.
Right.
The only thing that matters is you serving the Lord the proper way, man.
About how you live your life.
Concert, like remember the scriptures say, not to get too scriptorial, but the scriptures say, man, he that'll lose his life shall gain it.
Right.
And he that keep his life shall lose it.
Right.
Right.
You got to lose that old person.
Yeah, man.
The person that you used to be or that you currently are, you got to give that up. And if you're ever willing to give it up, you're gonna have a long life. You're gonna be blessed.
Right.
But if you're just gonna stay on the same path of death and destruction,
you're gonna die.
That's what you're gonna find. You're gonna find death and destruction.
And I tell you what,
and everybody's looking for a record deal. Everybody's looking for 1 million views on YouTube. Everybody's looking for to be a big rap star, big record label influencer. Everybody's looking to do that, but nobody's looking to secure their soul. Everybody trying to secure the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody trying to get some money, get some fame, but nobody's trying to figure out how God wants you to live.
Concert.
And once you figure that out, you'll live. But just chasing money, that's not going to secure your life. It's not going to secure. And we've been brainwashed, and we've been pushed in America that thinking money and success and fame is what's going to fix everything. But obviously, it doesn't.
Yes, sir.
It has more money, more problems.
Every week we turn on the TV, turn on the news, turn on Instagram, Facebook, and see about another brother that was famous, that was rich, that was successful, that did have a certain level of notoriety, and he died like anybody else.
Yes,
because that doesn't secure your life.
If I may, sir, if I could, I dropped my nephews off today, right? I dropped them off to school, and it was weird, right? Because I was in the school, and I dropped them off, and it just felt different.
Wow.
I don't know. know. Maybe it's because they were so young. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at the teachers like, damn, we the same age. Like, damn, all right, what's good with you?
I mean, you said because the last time you was in school, you was a little.
Yeah, and it's
You
like
was a kid, you was a teenager at least.
You know, they was like, Uncle, we going to school. And I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go. Get across that street. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. Like, you know, like they did a poll, right? And they asked a lot of kids today what they wanted to be when they grew up. And I remember when I was younger, they said, the right answer was, I want to be a fireman.
I want to be a policeman.
Yeah, I want to be a police officer. I want to be a doctor.
Right.
Now, you know what the kids are saying?
Right.
I seen this study. They want to be influencers.
Oh, shoot. They want to be
YouTubers.
YouTubers.
Yeah, they want to be YouTubers. You know, they want to be rappers and entertainers. You know what I'm saying? And that is a testament to our poor mental health.
Right.
You know? You know, and this is why, man, it is just so important, man, for brothers to change, you know, and the holidays will make you reflect on it. Cause kind of like the holidays are just kind of like draw that line in the sand. So like it'll give you a marker of where you are, you know, at this point in your life. You know, are you on this side or you on that side? And so for so many, you're on the other side. Right. You know, you might think you woke. You know, a lot of these niggas, remember the woke movement when Donald Trump was rocking? Right. It was the woke movement. Everybody was woke, but now ain't nobody woke.
Them niggas kissing her in the mistletoe right now.
When you said the mistletoe? Them
niggas got a white woman right in the mistletoe right now.
You're under the mistletoe right now. So we see that you ain't really about it like you think you are or that you say you are. Because the thing I understood by being in this truth is that you might think you black power until you run into a nigga that's black power.
Right.
Yeah. And then you'll realize that
until niggas say stop celebrating Christmas.
Right. Radicals. You think
I don't. That's how you're gonna respond to me.
Nigga, you ain't as radical as you think you are. Right? We'll definitely put that. We'll definitely expose you for the niggas that really ain't on it like we on it.
Right.
The sisters that really ain't on it like the sisters that's in here that's on it.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So who we got in here, man?
Yeah, we shoot, man. Same old folks, you know what I mean?
Let's get some shout outs, let's drop some balls, and then we're gonna get out of here, all right?
All right. We got Maracapov.
Yeah, I seen that sister today on they suggested her page to you know, when you on Facebook, they suggest pages. Yeah. So I seen what she looked like.
It must be what's that you may know?
Woo! Look, the space is 3. The price is $470 for a 5-hour slot. It holds 80 people comfortably.
Oh, for the joint.
Yeah.
Trying to tell y'all need to, you know what I mean, come through. Shouts out Trooper Nahalia up in the building.
$470. All right. So yeah, we're gonna
yeah, we definitely need it.
Yeah. So we about to so make sure y'all check out and look, stay tuned because we're gonna be doing a lecture, man, on racism, white supremacy, man. We're gonna break it down from all sectors, man. Religion, economics, sex, politics. We're going to break it down from a perspective and just really give y'all a really good breakdown on what white supremacy is. We're going to break that joint down and we're going to shoot for Black History Month. Black History Month. God damn. Where everybody celebrates, right?
Black History Month.
Ain't that what we do?
People pretend to act like they care about it. They really don't.
This happened Black History Month. You go to school and they tell you about Martin Luther King for the millionth time.
So
Rosa Parks.
That's it.
Again.
Right.
Thurgood Marshall and the dude who made the peanut.
Right, but none of that matters. None of that matters because who was the nigga on the Supreme Court? Thurgood Marshall, right? The Supreme Court. So yeah, him. Then we got Condoleezza Rice. Everybody. Colin Powell was the goddamn general of the army of the free world. None of that mattered for us or whatever. But we're gonna break it down on economically, educational, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war.
Right.
We're going to break down white supremacy, racism, and we're going to show you how it pertains to black people. All right?
That's right.
Yeah, so we white supremacy exposed.
You thought you knew something about white supremacy. We finna show you.
Yeah, we about to show you.
You don't know nothing.
You don't know about white supremacy, nigga.
The lady just hit me back. She said that we're going to get the 5 hours for $490.
Nice.
You know what I mean? It's going to be a nice big spot. and we're gonna get it on, man. We're gonna have a party and everything. You know, we gotta just switch it on over to a party.
Yeah, we about to take Delaware to the next level, man.
Yeah, so if y'all in the area, it's gonna be in February where we're gonna be in Black History Month, but we're not gonna be celebrating Black History Month.
No, we're gonna
be
do that.
Analyzing the mistakes that we've made.
That's right.
Right, and so that we can correct those mistakes, so that we can move on and not fall for the same thing that we've always fallen for.
Yeah, we celebrate true Black history every day. We don't wait till one time a year.
That's right, man. We're gonna get out of here. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm Josiah War.
It's Captain Ariel.
And we are Rude and Speech, goddammit. And we got, can you drop a bomb for Kwayash One, please?
Kwayash One in the cut. That's a scary sight.
And we're going to get out of here, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Tune in next week. Get those likes up, man. Y'all better stop playing, man. Give us something, man. Give us something, man.
God damn.
Give us a dislike if you don't like it.
We can't ask them for anything because we ask them anything that we'll give it to us.
We don't want nothing from you.
Don't give us nothing.
Not a daggone
We don't need
thing.
nothing from you. You got enough likes.
We just got 2 more likes.
Now they're going to give us
No, we just got 2 more likes. All right, most high in Christ.
Now they're going to give us
Rude and Speech.
We appreciate that, y'all. All right, so what can we do? Can we at least go out to a song or something?
Yo, we're going to go back.
Take them to Vegas. We're at Vegas, right? Let's take them to Vegas.
We got Vegas.
Saying 2 songs every week.
Yeah, okay, so.
Hey, I got something.
We don't got that else.
I definitely got something. I got a joint here. You know what I mean?
This is about to be from the 80s.
Don't play your cousin music. You better play Cousin Charlie old shit.
Oh, man.
No, my cousin mixtape, you know, he came with a little something. Hey, yo, I said, hey, yo.
I said, hey, yo.
I'm stabbing through the streets. I keep it discreet.
Yo, did you see how NBA young boys looking at that nigga who was rapping to him?
Yeah, he was like, nigga, shut the hell up and get out my face.
That nigga came up to young boy and was like,
take your Bluetooth.
It's like a juggle sometimes. That make me wonder how I keep on going on it. That nigga was like,
take your Bluetooth vote real quick.
Oh.
It's like a juggle sometimes.
It's like a juggle. Ha 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 ha.
That nigga said, man, what is you talking about?
Let me know when it's off.
He said, nigga, what is you talking about?
It's like a juggle sometimes. That make me wonder why I keep him going on
Nigga, if
it.
you don't shut the hell up and get the hell out of my face.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. It's off?
Nah, you got it.
Oh, man. You gonna get the hell out of my goddamn face on that damn rapper?
See the way he was looking at the nigga though.
He wasn't even looking at him. That's funny.
That's you?
No, that's me right there.
Okay.
What time that shit is. Make sure you let these niggas know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Get on this motherfucker. Let these niggas know what time it is, you understand? We royalty.
King Ty really one of the realest. I survived drive-bys from them killers. Like I got 9 lives, I got 9 wives. I said fine wine with them bitches. I'm spitting fire bombs in your city. I got like 8 or 9 niggas with me. And we all ready to die in a minute. One West, we the best in the business. I get offended, I fuck niggas spend it. Talking they get it, but niggas is timid. Rappers is softer than linen. Catch me y'all parking lot pimping. What more can I give them? I've been the hottest forever. Why would I lie about cheddar? I can do better. I just put loyalty first. Royalty coming whenever pull off in the Jetta. Curvy, she on me, you sweater. My feel like wearing a sweater in summertime weather. Haters so salty, no pepper. You not that seasoned or clever. I'm with the rebel. Used to pump bass with the treble. Baking the cake in the kettle. I used to cook up the work. Now I just cook with the metal. Gotta keep foot to the pedal. Yeah, let me give it gas on the highway. Let the music blast on the calm day. Break the Glocks down into 3 parts. Put it together like Menage. Just like Bombay with my enclave. Got my mom made. Ain't no time waste. Eating prime steak with a fine date at a fine place. Getting violated.
Hey, listen, I already told these niggas, you understand? I called him King Ty, he said, what's up? I said, what's good, my lord? Listen, he like, listen, these niggas ain't ready for none of this, you understand? I said, listen, if the nigga ain't one West, he ain't got on his arm or his chest, I don't give a fuck about the nigga. It's just me and my niggas, we royalty, yeah.
I got the hammer, you running, man. Come through your window like brother, man. Snapping your neck like a rubber band. Talking my jaw like the sun is saying. He told me murder you rappers. Because sending you vertical actors. Y'all got me coming with verbal attackers. I might attack you type physical too. So y'all be rhyming the way y'all be shining. I'm blinding these rappers like Mr. Magoo. These haters miserable, we indivisible. Look at these haters like they got no clue. No clue. They hold up ones in them W's. Really, bro, don't get too comfortable. If you ain't cut from the cloth, co-signed by the boss, then we do not fuck with you. Cause you wouldn't last here. I told told you the same shit last year. Keep talking that trash, I have a car, come kick your ass in. Your jaw like glassware. We pull up, not rocking no mask there. Don't care if you spot us, you know how you got us. It's over, you saying your last prayer.